Now, your Alaska Link weather for Fairbanks and the interior.
Good evening. We are under a week out now from rounding off the month of June, and June really started to bring in those summertime conditions as we have an average temperature of almost 64 degrees for this month, as we've really been stacking up a lot of these 70s to 80s, keeping us above normal. And we are noting that we have these thunderstorms moving on through that don't give us a whole lot of moisture from time to time, but they bring that lightning threat, and that can spark wildfires. We also have made wildfires that have been spreading with the heat, as we know that these bright conditions allow for fires to expand as well as fill in our area with those smoky conditions. A dense smoke advisory does at least carry over as we roll into our Wednesday, where Wednesday as well as even Thursday are looking to be our warmest days of the week, where we're going to be heading into the upper 80s for our high temperatures. And there is still going to be some times of some scattered thunder that's going to increase its intensity through Thursday. So we're going to have heat that's only going to allow for those fires to continue to spread, and then the potential for thunder that would bring lightning to potentially spark more wildfires. So the fire season is well in place now, especially as we battle those smoky skies. And we are expected to keep the warmth for at least the next week. We are staying into those 80s as we even roll towards June, or July, which an average is 74 degrees. So being into these 80s is above normal by more than 5 degrees. And upper 80s, we're not crushing the record set back in 1915 at 95 degrees, but still above normal as we head towards that 90-degree threshold. And these warmer conditions, as mentioned, they only continue to allow for that smoke to be a concern, especially when it comes down to more wildfires emitting that smoke into our atmosphere. And that creates air quality conditions, especially for those that have respiratory issues. So if you can, limit your outdoor time if you are underneath that group. We'll note that thunderstorm chances will become possible as we roll into the afternoon. So bright, warm day, again, only going to fuel those fires. Then we have the potential of at least a few isolated showers and thunderstorms there, moving from areas like Tanna Cross and then towards more of the Denali National Park region. So having more of that east to west orientation, and then we'll see expansion of some better moisture tap as we head into our Thursday as well. So we're going to keep in mind those thunderstorm chances, but also note that that sunshine is still well in place, bringing us those warm temperatures. We're still hanging on to 21 hours and 42 minutes of daylight, up to losing about 2.5 minutes now per day. We are watching, though, that again, even at losing daylight, the summer months are still here for at least another 2 months. We have 87 for Fairbanks, 85 into Circle, even Denali National Park getting up to 79, Delta Junction at 83 degrees. Very similar setup for our Thursday, smoky, hazy conditions with those warm temperatures and storm chances. And then we do continue at least some isolated showers and thunderstorms as we roll into the weekend, with just the smallest pullback into those lower 80s. So fire concerns will continue to be mentioned.